The Philadelphia Eagles team is hitting its stride at the perfect time in the season. Many questions and rumors circulating about the pass attack and how the Eagles were going to take care of the 10-3 Pittsburgh Steelers, who came into the game with the top-ranked defense. The Philadelphia Eagles managed to dominate the game early with short passes and the quick hitters to get the offense going. This is what Kellen Moore and Nick Sirianni need to dial up more and get the offense kick-started at the beginning of the games. I feel like they try to implement too much in the game plan and they begin to overthink and run fancy plays that just necessarily don't need to be ran. Take the quick dump offs, the posts, the quick gains. That's where Jalen Hurts thrives, and then that's when you hit him with the deep ball over the course of the game. Good job on the game plan from them on Sunday, and they did a great job of getting both AJ Brown and Devontae Smith involved. Smith had over 11 receptions for 109 yards receiving on the day and a touchdown, and AJ Brown had 8 catches for 110 yards, and he also had a touchdown. Huge games from your superstar receivers, and this is what you need to continue to find success late in the season. Having Saquon as a game changer, but when you also have 2 more game changers in your receiving core, Philadelphia has to just continue to implement them in their game plan week in and week out to continue to thrive in both the rush and pass attack. How about Jalen Hurts today? 3 total touchdowns, 2 passing and 1 rushing, 290 passing yards, 40 rushing yards on the game. This was a step in the right direction for both Jalen Hurts and this offense. Hurts is proving once again that he can step up when the pressure is building up, which is a phenomenal trait to have as a quarterback, especially so young. Week in and week out, this Philadelphia Eagle team brings more 2017 Super Bowl vibes mixed with 2022. They're a special unit both on offense and defense, and you can feel it in the air. Today, even with the mistakes, they were able to overcome adversity and dominate beginning to end. If you enjoy this type of content, please make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to my channel. I post football content consistently and appreciate all the support on the channel. Let's get back into the video. Saquon Barkley wasn't involved in the game plan as much today because he was injured late in the first quarter, and Philadelphia decided to play it safe and holding him out until the second half. He ran the ball only 19 times for 65 yards rushing. Not a terrible game. He was able to pick up some huge first downs when needed, but this Steelers defense was obviously the best defense Philadelphia has faced up front at least, and it showed today. Nonetheless, Philadelphia still was able to outrush the Steelers 131 yards to 56. Jalen Hurts and Kenny Gainwell contributed to the total. Philadelphia needs to keep Saquon fresh and not risk an injury late in the season, but it would be cool for him to break the record. The defense continues to find success even against high caliber football teams. The defense was able to hold up Russell Wilson to a 63% completion percentage for 128 yards passing and 1 touchdown on the day. Extremely impressive job by the defense today. They were able to hold Russell Wilson to his lowest passing total all season long, which just showed the elite level this defense has been playing all season long. Pittsburgh Steelers' run game was essentially non-existent as the Philadelphia Eagles were constantly plugging the line and attacking the gaps, effectively getting to Najee Harris on almost every run today, holding him to 6 carries for 14 yards on the day. Pittsburgh's entire rushing attack was 17 carries for 56 yards and 3.3 yards a carry. Philadelphia was able to shut down Pittsburgh's rush game from the beginning and was able to play lights out in the passing game too. Nakobe Dean had a huge game and made many big tackles for the defense. Each and every week it seems like he's continuing to improve, and he's obviously playing on a Pro Bowl level this year. It wouldn't surprise me if he gets snubbed, but he deserves a spot. He developed into a star linebacker for us over the course of 13 weeks. Zack Baun continues to do what Zack Baun does, making clutch plays and making clutch tackles week in and week out, stopping the run, and it was another great game for him. Philadelphia needs to finally get the contract extension done. The clock's ticking. The more time they wait, the more money he's going to want in the end, and honestly, I hope they're able to get a deal done with him before the end of the season. Nolan Smith has continued to look like what we expected him to be coming out of the draft. He's gained experience playing, and he's continued to look sharper week in and week out. He looks way more smooth breaking off of blockers, and his bursts look absolutely phenomenal off the line. You can see his 4.33 speed and coming off of the edge. If he can continue to develop, he and Jalen Carter will be having a feast on quarterbacks for years to come. Josh Sweat was able to get another sack on the season to put his sack total up to 8 on the year, and he continues to strive for his second 10-sack season. He's a viable edge rusher, and he's great in the run game. Each year he continues to put up great numbers for us. I think he'll get 2 sacks against the Commanders next week, and he'll get 10 sacks on the year. Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis had an amazing game up front in the interior of the line, and they were effectively able to shut down the run game from the beginning to the end and help the Eagles take control of the game. I mean, how can you stop a team with a dominant offensive line and defensive line too? It's just impossible. They continue to control the trenches and ultimately take over the games. The defensive backfield continues to step up. Quinyon Mitchell is never talked about, and it's a good thing because that means he's locking down their number 1 receiver, but it's not like we don't expect that because he's done it all year long. Darius Slay and Cooper DeJean played lights out too in the defensive backfield, making key tackles and constantly getting near the ball. There's a couple plays of busted coverage, but the Philadelphia Eagles defense is hard to score touchdowns on. Their red zone defense is one of the best in the league, if not the best in the league, and that's why they're finding so much success this season. Defense wins championships, and it's proven time and time again. Look at the Seattle Seahawks in the 2013 Super Bowl. They shut down the 2013 Denver Broncos offense, which was considered to be one of the best offenses ever. Jake Elliott was 2 for 2 on field goal attempts today, which is a step in the right direction for him. He's been struggling this season from beyond 50 yards. The last thing we need him to do is struggle in the playoffs. If he can get his groove back before the end of the season, it would be perfect for Philadelphia. If Philadelphia can continue to dominate against the best of the best teams in the league, they will continue to find success. Each and every week they are questioned. Every week Philadelphia proves why they shouldn't be questioned. This is a team on a 10-game win streak. They are on fire this year, and this is the best team in the National Football League, and honestly I don't think there's any team in the NFC that can beat them. I feel like this football team is really picking up their stride, and I want to hear what you guys think down in the comment section below. Does this Philadelphia Eagles team look like they did in 2022? And if so, do you think they'll go to the Super Bowl this year? Let me know down below. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave suggestions on future videos, and let me know if you like this type of content. Peace out.